Hi everybody, welcome to day 23 of December 2022, and yes, I know I'm late. I'm in 2023. I hope you guys had the most fabulous New Year's, a great start to 2023, and I am going to finish this out and then do a review. I am going to try to do more videos this year than I did last year. Obviously, in December I got a lot done, but I want to keep going and try to do more, at least a couple a week. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, so we'll see how it goes. So today's is going to be a flower and a paper doll. I'm going to show you what I made, and then I'm going to start with you guys coffee or tea and a specimen card. Let me show you what I made. So I made a tag. Here is my tag. I made it. This is my paper doll, and this is a she art paper doll. And I don't know if you guys remember those at all. Many years ago, I think it's dated on here. I'm going to show you my file here. This is a pattern for she art. This is copyright 2011 by Christy Tomlinson, and I took a class. I paid to take the class. I liked it very much, and so I kept this file, and you know, it gave you some of the printouts that you can make your templates for. So that's what I did, and so I used that as my foundation for my doll, and here she is. Okay, so I made my own hair and just designed it, and just, you know, used her basic template, and then, you know, changed it how I wanted to. I added some trims and some crochet trims. The flowers are here, and then some various ephemera, obviously lots of inking, a little tap at the top here for the tag. See, you can see it there a little bit better sideways. She's got some little pants on underneath. I sewed all the way around here. I did, you know, the zigzaggy stitch. I did dye this trim with some Distress Walnut Stain Aged Mahogany. Oh, no, not walnut stain. I wonder if I used this one. Did I have a different one? I don't think I used Aged Mahogany. No, I didn't. I pulled the wrong one out of my drawer. I know I used, did I use this? I think I used this one. I think I used Vintage Photo. Anyhow. And then, so that's the front. Look, got a cute butterfly there for a paper pad. And then here is the back, so I can journal on it. And I think that came out pretty cute, so I enjoyed that. This is just a digital that I used the template on and cut out where I liked it. And that's it. So there is my tag and my flowers. Today's, which will be day, you know, I'm doing a second one here with you guys a little bit, is gonna be the coffee or the tea and the specimen card. Now, I don't do anything with coffee at all. I do some tea dyeing with herbal tea, and I'll show you my specimen card. So what I did is cut 2 of each, and so I could sandwich it between some acetate, and I cut 3 sizes, and I just haven't decided what I want to use yet. I cut these. The image set is called Fabulous Finds from Cricut, and it's a big image set. I got the Fabulous Finds was actually a cartridge before it became an image set on Cricut. I got it many years ago, back when they had the booklets and all that. So very fun. So I'm just trying to decide, and I won't put, these won't go to waste. I'll use them somewhere else with whatever I don't decide to use. I really feel like I want to use this big one right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is, actually, I think, add tape to both insides, and I just want to make sure that my insides are the same, okay, because you know this has got kind of a jaggedy edge. So I'm gonna put tape around the insides, and for the tea, I think what I'm gonna do is I have some actual tea dyed paper, although I print most of my tea dyed paper from a tea dyed digital. I do have a little bit that I did myself. So I think I'll try to use a teeny bit of that on here. And I'm gonna use, I think, stickers on the inside of this, although I do have dried flowers too. Maybe I'll use both. So let's do this. So because I am using double-sided tape, I gotta make sure I do not sew around the insides anywhere. I can go around the outer edges if I'm careful, but I have done that by mistake, and it gunks up my sewing machine in a not fun way that takes a while to clean up. So I learned my lesson on that. I knew not to do it, and I just forgot that I had used, I went back and did it later, like a couple days later I did the sewing, and I just forgot that I had used tape instead of wet glue, and yeah, that was not the most fun lesson ever, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my acetate. Make this side skinnier. And I probably should have cut it down a little bit, but that's all right. I can still cut it down. And I'll know for the next side. And I don't need to go all the way down to the bottom. Let's do that. And then I'm going to, let's see here. Not rocket science, right? There we go. Okay. That's fine. So then let me cut this down a bit ahead of time, but not too much, right? So we'll just take a wee bit off. Okay, that should still be fine, yep. And I'm gonna take a little off the bottom too. Okay, that's great. Okay, so let's take these guys off on this side. And hopefully I didn't overlap too much like I did on the other one a little bit. A little bit, but not too bad. So, you guys, how are you doing in this new year? What are your plans? Do you have any crafty goals, personal goals, things like that? I know I have a couple. I try not to make too many because personally I get overwhelmed when I make too many goals. I just try to make a couple and follow through with them, and then if I make it, then I go to the next ones. There we go, that's good. I can live with that. And then I'm gonna put this one on. Great, okay, that is lovely. Okay, so we know that those can go back to front, and we will have our middle. So next, okay, I want to find some stickers that I like. And I have a couple sticker books. This is One Canoe 2. And so I do like the world, but I think I'm gonna stick with more nature theme for this particular journal. And I saw some butterflies in the back of this one, I think, that I liked, that I think will go. Where'd they go? Ah, there they were. There they were. Okay, so this is a long specimen card, so I feel like I want to put 2 if I can at least. And oh, see, this is what's nice about this. You can just see right through, kind of here, what I like. Oh, I do like that. I gotta think about the colors of my journal as well. I kind of don't mind that that would stick through a little bit, and then maybe another here that's smaller. I don't know. That one's just so big, but I love the colors. Now I'm doing it. I'm just gonna do it. Just do it. Okay, and these are a little bit a lot translucent. Okay, let's see here. Go like right there, maybe. All right, you guys got any good shows you're watching right now? I am watching, what am I watching? Rewatching Elementary right now with Johnny Lee Miller. I like him, he's a fun actor. And Lucy Liu. Okay, so I got that one. And I'm gonna do another. I think I'm gonna do the blue. I might go 3 even. Let's see here. All right. I'm gonna do that right there. So I'm probably not gonna do 3, but we'll see. Oh, I could almost maybe do it here after, I'm not sure. All right. I guess that's it for the inside for now. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the glue again, or I'm sorry, the double-sided tape again, because we do have the acetate there, so that makes it a little hard to use wet glue. You can use it, but it makes it less likely. And I might put just a little bit wet glue right there just for a little extra stick, right? Okay, so let's do that. And I'm just gonna grab this guy here. All right. So let's pull this one off. I should have gone over it with my bone folder, but we'll see how this goes. I still might have to. Good. There we go. Okay, and this little piece here. And last but not least, this one. All right, and then let's try to carefully put this on the right way. Let's see, what's the best way? All right. Not too bad. Little off, but not terrible. I like that. Okay, let me grab my bone folder. Okay, I am going to, sorry there. I'm gonna grab my, this is just a Making Memories, but it's just got the razor in the middle. There's, I have a Tim Holtz one too. I'm just gonna grunge it up a little bit. And then because this is dark paper to begin with, instead of using the Distress Oxide ink, I'm going to actually use the stain. I think it'll work a little bit better to see. And I might use it more than once. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's grab my stain. I'll just use this cute little piece of paper here to get it going. This is just the stain, the vintage photo, and I'm just going to go along the edge as if it were, you know, just like a regular ink pad. Okay, so it's darkening up the edges nice. And I don't mind going over a little more, over the edge a little bit more. Okay. All right, next, I want to lay some papers at the bottom. I do want to sew on it some too, even if it's just here, but we'll see, right? Okay, so next, let me grab some tea paper. Here is some paper that I tea dyed myself, and let me tell you, I think I've done it twice, and it was quite a pain, but I did it, and I put some kind of doily stuff there. So I want to put some of this on here. It smells good. Okay, let's see here. So let's do a little more. That should be okay. Now the point for this is just to get it on there so I meet the criteria, to tell you the truth, because I'm going to put more layers. All right. And I have my bucket of scraps over here. And got some of my, oh, that is going to leave a big shadow. Let's bring this little one over here. I've got some of my smaller scraps that could look nice. So let's see what could match. I might not even keep this space piece that big. let's see. Don't want that big one there. Maybe. Some pink. I just went through, I was making a bunch of clusters, which I'll show in another video. And so I went through a lot of my scraps and the different sizes and just put them in different categories. Nope, nope, dope. Do like the big writing. What if that can go under here like that? I like that. Let's flip this to cut this down just a little bit more from that tearing. Let's see here, how did I have that? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and ink all my pieces off camera, and I'm gonna do a little bit of sewing, and then I'll come back and show you where we're at. Okay, here's where we are at. I decided to do the other two off camera. And so I added the sewing and the layering. They all have some of the the tea-dyed paper. I put some words. This one says pretty, this one says blessed, this one says cool, and some of the sewing. This one has a flower sticker. These two have butterflies. Let me put this on some white so you guys can see it a little bit better. There we go. There's that. So you can see it a little bit better. And those are my slide mounts. I feel like this one probably, maybe each of them needs a little bit something more down there, but for now that's where I'm gonna leave it. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this next installment of Ephemerer, which is specimen card and tea or coffee, and also the paper doll with flowers that I showed. And then I just have one more to go. The last one I have to go is leather and an ATC. I won't be using real leather, but I do have faux leather from Hobby Lobby, so I'll be using some of that, and that will be our last one, and then I will do a review of what we did in Ephemerer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.